Hey, what is up, guys? It is the Minor Fellowship, and welcome back to another episode of Kaiserredux, playing as Tibet. This will be episode 2, and without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and press play, and I'll recap exactly what happened in the last one. Actually, I'm going to go over these events real quick. The Seven Weltkrieg. We saw in the end of the last episode, France and Germany have started their war, or at least the German Empire and the Commune of France. So we will see exactly what happens there. The White Sun over China. It has been more than 2 months since the League of 8 provinces ceased to exist and war broke out on the shores of the Yangtze River. With chaos reigning in eastern China, reliable news have been harder to obtain than ever before, despite the censorship implemented by the warlords and the Qing government. Oh, excuse me. A young journalist made his way with cleverness and courage through the war-torn lands of the former League to the south, to the mountains of the Fujian base area of the Kunmintang. Edgar Snow, who came to Shanghai in 1928 from the U.S., works for an English newspaper in the city. His bravery to cross the front lines and open sympathy to the cause of the KMT has opened his way to interview the leadership of the uprising. Today, his hastily printed book, White Sun over China, hit the stores and found great interest with Western readership. Quite an adventure. So yeah, we're on the search for the Dalai Lama. I believe they were actually able to grab him in Maklik, and they are working on bringing him back as we speak. Now, I think we're going to want more control. I believe. I think that's what we're going for here, is we're trying to get more influence over here in the Yushu territory. But we'll see. The Dalai Lama hides. Hiding in a nearby farm, the caravan contained the new Dalai Lama hides. Although the Qinghai army spent several days in Taxter, the loyalty of the residents to our cause meant that the army could do nothing but search. After 2 days, the Qinghai army passed out of Taxter, and the caravan could start on the return journey in earnest. The coast is clear. Alright, let's get the Dalai Lama home. Death of T.J. Masark, Bohemian governor. Okay, well, it's whatever. Alright, so I was someone had commented in the last video that in order to go down what we want to go down in terms of doing the Shamhala and doing all this, we have to do aid from the White Tara. And I was also looking kind of down into it. I didn't know. The Dalai Lama reaches Lhasa. Woo! Safe at last. So the Dalai Lama is back in Tibet. Now, when it comes down to this, I don't know exactly which one to choose. It's going to be, we're either going to, Rorik has chosen to embrace Tibetan traditionalism, or we uphold leftist ideas. However, they all lead to Shambhala. So we just have to really see if we want to do Shangri-La or I don't know, whatever this one is. But we will cross that bridge when we get there. But if anyone has any idea exactly what the goal, I guess, is for that, let me know in the comments below. Alright, so we have people joining up with Germany. We got Denmark, we've got Flanders and Wallonia, both joining up with Germany. We're going to go ahead and convene the Kashag. We'll get our Social Democrat popularity up. And we will see. And we'll have to discuss exactly 1936 Vienna Summer Olympics, preparing the procession of lamas. The 13th Dalai Lama suffered from both the shackles of imperialism and the apathy of the Buddhist world, which was exacerbated by his time in exile. In order to ensure that this Dalai Lama is protected and exalted by Buddhists all across Asia, a larger ceremony is necessary, one with Western observers. Firstly, our friends in the Gulag school must be gathered from their far-flung reaches from Mongolia, Tuva, and Kalmykia. These lamas will be the first to exalt the Dalai Lama before he's given the larger audience. The danger of invasion also means that should Tibet fall, our Gulag allies can best coordinate a plan to save the Dalai Lama. Alright, we're going to invite people to praise the Dalai Lama. Alright, We saw a little bit of an ending to the war over there. Interesting. We can almost do the Galak raid when we have enough command power. The German Empire declared war on Poland. They are doing what they do best, having so many fronts to their war. I was going to kind of save this. I was going to save it for the artillery. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to put another one on those infantry equipment. Again, more war going on in China. Let's see. I'm assuming we go down this path and get all the way down to, I don't know. Indo-Chinese Union. Alright, Denmark just pieced out, I guess. Mao Mao, the jackals of the Kenya. Okay, what does he think he is? A white savior? Interesting. Indochina declares independence. I see, okay. So Indochina is trying to fight the German-controlled Indochina. The French national state? Oh, yeah, they're trying to take back France. Woof! That was a lot of music just then. It kind of scared me a little bit. The Entente is moving to reclaim Europe. The date has finally come, the date when the birthright will be reclaimed and Europe liberated. By the thousands by the thousands Canadian troops, that doesn't sound right, by the 1,000 Canadian troops land on the beachheads and push their way to London. They didn't even land yet. The exiles eager to see their homes once again. The Entente is inches away from reclaiming their birthright, reclaiming their nation and their pride. And the native people of England, forced from their homes during the Revolution, can hear the chimes of Big Ben, the chimes they had not heard for years. God save the king, God help the Entente. The exiles will no longer be so. Now again, I don't see where they're landing, so I don't know how really true that is. But I don't know, we'll see. Governor of Bohemia. Oh, shoot, that's right, okay. Now, I know Mongolia does stuff in this. I mean, I've definitely seen that. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, look, we got Puyi. There is that guy. Puyi, the Qing Imperial Authority. We've got Hirohito, obviously. The Fall of Warsaw. Oh. Another event popped up. I didn't see what it was, but it must have been not that important. I don't know if we should take this or not. Let's see. I'm going to assume that we do take this one. Return of the Panchen Lama. See, I don't know. I don't know, I'll have to look at that, I guess, and see what happens. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do the Gallic Raid. Now, again, I don't know exactly. You know, let's just move our troops there, just in case. Venezuela has declared war on the West Indies Federation. Oh yeah, they got those little tiles right there. Now I don't know if they had owned Corsica before this war, but if they did, good for them. Oh, I guess that's why Denmark decided to, you know, do the whole let's be friends, peace out thing. Now I'm assuming that the tensions are eventually going to bring something. Dang, world tension's super high for 1936. I don't know, they must have had a lot of updates since I have played the Kaiserredux mod. Oof, the whole thing is just a demilitarized zone. That is insane. So all I can cross is that one river. That's terrible. Let's see. All right. So it's 75% control over Yushu. And the tensions are at 74. I'm assuming if they hit 100, that's probably going to do something. But like I said, we're going to have to wait and see. We have 4 more days. Return of the Panchen Lama. Revolutionaries renounce election in 4 months. The struggle for Tibet turns into revolutionary spirit. Okay. Oof. Eesh, you want me to go to war with all that, man? You are insane. But I might do it. We'll do institutionalized serfdom with more workers employed. We'll try that out. I'm going to split half these guys to go over here, I think. Send them over there. Now in this war, let's see. Okay, neither of them are majors, so we're just going to have to go in anyway. Alright. Revolutionaries announce election in 4 months. With the creation of the new constitution, the Kyocho Kuntun, the Tibetan Improvement Party, and the Sacred Union parties registered to run candidates for the upcoming election. Already posters for various candidates have started to pop up in Lhasa and other major cities. Much ado is being made to the 3 candidates, especially the opposition leader, Nicholas Robrick, and Lungshar. Lungshar's detractors still claim the aristocrat plotted to sell Tibet to foreigners. Likewise, with the foreign-born Robrick's status as a candidate in Tibetan elections is shaky, but has seen strong support from Tibetans living in exile in Bharatiya. Fortunately for Robrick's supporters, their Indian revolutionary militias have protected him and ensured his stay in Lhasa. I think we're going to do the Tibet Improvement Party. Yeah, I think so. Alright, good luck, everyone. Alright, so... Perfect, okay. So again, we're going to wait for those people to go on over there. Tibet victorious in Northwest War. To celebrate, Tibetans have decided to proceed with an early exaltation of the Dalai Lama. Huzzah. Okay. So that means he's going to be becoming a friend here in a second. No, we need you. And you. Oh, come on. There we go. You guys are all going. Longyang secures power in Yunnan. Monarchist restoration in Georgia. Oh, that's not Georgia. There you go. Kingdom of Georgia. Nice. Now, how is Mongolia doing in this war? Now, I was assuming that at some point we would have to fight them on our own. But since Mongolia is already kind of fighting, I mean, it only makes sense that we kind of help out, right? We'll go ahead and accept, just due to the fact that we have people on the border. And they don't necessarily have too many. We'll help support. Let's see. Alright, so it looks like a pretty even Steven war. Alright. Mustafa Kemal seizes power. The Ottomans, Islamic nationalists, seize Somalia. I don't know why I almost said Somalia. I don't even know what that means. The Kingdom of Georgia has joined the Reichspakt. Let's see where this guy goes. Because if he moves there, I'll go ahead and push right there. Bill Haywood elected President of the United States. Who the hell is that? Alright, William Haywood. The Socialist Party. Oof. The syndicalists have decided that they want to push. They want to do stuff. Tibet has Yushu as a core state. I'm just kind of getting a feel for what our cores are. Okay. So what's probably going to happen is I'm going to give Mongolia the Xinjiang clique. And I will take the bottom portion of the Mud clique. Kirocho Kugten promises moderation. Have forgiving on Longshar. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do here. There's no point in even getting the fleet. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we have. Chief of Army decisive battle doctrine. Alright, we're going to do this. Give ourselves more attack. Alright, we don't have really the troops to do that, so we're just going to go ahead and support that front line. We'll go ahead and march up the coast, or not. What am I saying coast for? March up the front. Guangxi military government. That was a civil war. Okay. Party convention. Alright, we'll go ahead and do... yeah, we'll do dual education, get ourselves another research slot. We're missing equipment production. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do support equipment. Alright. We might be able to do a little tiny push right here. We'll send the person who's not entrenched. We'll send them over there. Republican victory in Brazil. Okay. We'll have we'll cut this division off. I don't think we have a claim on that. Alright, and both of our researchers have finished. Let's see. We can go ahead and do the production efficiency cap. And we can probably do We'll go ahead. Sorry about that, guys. The recording cut off, and I don't really know why it did that or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue off to where we were, or not continue off from where we were, but I'll let you fill you in exactly what happened. I cut off that unit. We killed it, but I'm sending them back to a fallback line for this little one tile to kind of hold off this force. The reason why is because they started pushing over here, and I only had one division over here, so I didn't want these two to be encircled. They are just attacking our borders. They're killing themselves on our border. So we're taking it easy. We're letting them waste their manpower, and we are simply hoping and praying that Mongolia actually does something in terms of pushing into Meklik or the Xinjiang clique. We had an event regarding the upcoming election of 1937, which should, in April, so it's coming up. Alright, yeah, if they want to send divisions, why not? But they can't even send divisions now because they just freaking entered a war. Idiots. Alright, we did expand the mint, so that means we got our aluminum. That's going to help with our support equipment. This will give us 1.5 thousand units of infantry equipment, and we get a military factory. Sounds good to me. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Expand the tip arsenal. Alright, so this is the moment we need to decide here. We have the Tibetan election of 1937. Today is the election for the national legislature. As per the Constitution, only men can vote, but still a number have come out to vote for who shall be the Sikyong of Tibet. The Sikyong, or Prime Minister, is the official title of leadership of the Kashag, which would be awarded to Thubten Kunpela, should the TIP retain power. The Young Tibet Party, despite their opposition to Tramun, was kept off the ballots. The Kashag has approved of this because the YTP's leader, Sarong Saza, has had too much influence in the pre-revolutionary Tibetan military. The question is, who shall win the election? Okay. So we need to look here. How do we get to this? That's totalism. I'm assuming totalism is where we go down here. I really think this is what's going to happen, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. We'll see what happens. Awesome. Okay. So we've opened up the path, it looks like, to all the way down to Shamhala to the world. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I'm going to merge this with the first part of this video. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this episode, of the series even. If you guys have any suggestions for a possible other series you want to see along with this one, let me know in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode. Peace!